Okay, since it's 4 o'clock on Tuesday, May 5th, 2026, we'll call to order the Board of Public Works and Utilities meeting. First order of business is call to order and roll call. Mayor Kim Smith.
Here. Here.
Alder Steve Knott is excused. Jim Benash.
Here.
Larry Jurassic.
Present.
Jared Holter is here. Sabrina Steger.
Here.
Item number 2 is consideration action on minutes from the previous meeting.
Make a motion that we accept the minutes from the previous meeting.
I'll second.
We have a motion by Larry Jurassic, seconded by Sabrina Steger. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion carries unanimously. Item 3 is public input, limited to 3 minutes per individual. If we have anyone that would like to give public input, you can come to the podium at this time. Second call for public input. Third and final call for public input. Hearing and seeing none, we'll close that portion of the meeting. Consideration and possible action on the following items. Public Works. Item 4, election of officers. Item A, chair.
I would like to continue as chair if there's.
Mayor, can you say that one more time?
I said I would like to continue as chair if the board desires.
I'll nominate the mayor as chair.
Second.
We have a motion for the mayor to be chair. Motion by Larry, or motion by Sabrina, seconded by Larry. Do we have any more nominations? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor of the mayor being the chair of the Board of Public Works for the upcoming year, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Nay? Motion carries. Election of the vice chair. We have any nominations for vice chair?
Yeah. Last time I was at one of these meetings, it wasn't here. I got voted in, so Steve's not here.
He did, asked him the question. He did state he would accept a nomination if he was given one.
I'll nominate Stephen Knott as vice chair.
Second.
We have a motion by Sabrina, seconded by Larry Jurassic to nominate Steve Knott for vice chair. Any other nominations? Close the nominations. All in favor of Steve Knott for vice chair, Board of Public Works, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Jared,
Mayor,
can you
want to try and run the rest of the meeting remotely?
can you go ahead and just do the chair for today, Jared?
Okay, I can do that. Item number 5 is French Road Crestwood Booster Station Water Main Project Design Amendment Number 1 with Strand Associates Incorporated. I'll take that item. In your packet tonight, you can see a proposed amendment with Strand Associates for wetland delineation services. We did look into this project at the beginning of the design, and we were hoping to forego wetland delineation, but due to a intermittent stream crossing and some wetlands being shown on the DNR wetlands viewer in the golf course area, we are going to be required to do a wetlands delineation. This would be an amendment with Strand Associates to the original design contract. They are sub-consulting this out to a sub-consultant, Wetlands and Waterways, to do this. This would be at a cost of $11,700. The funding for this work is included in the project design budget that was funded through the capital improvements budget. I'll open up for questions or if we have action on the item.
You said 11,000 or on the sheet here, it's
11,700. The amendment would change the compensation for the contract on page 2 from 99,700 to 11,400.
all right.
I make a motion that the French Road Crestwood Booster Station Water Main Project Design Amendment Number 1 with Strand Associates be approved.
I'll
Second.
We have a motion by Jim Benash, seconded by Larry Jurassic to approve the amendment number 1 for Strand contract for the French Road Crestwood Booster Station Water Main Project. Discussion. Hearing and seeing none, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Item number 6, Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources Municipal Separate Storm Sewer System, MS4, permit public education and outreach topics. Turn this over to our city engineer, Kevin Schubert.
Thank you, Jared. So today we're here to talk about some of the topics within our MS4 Municipal Separated Stormwater System permit from the DNR about educating the public and educational outreach topics for stormwater pollution prevention. As quoted in our permit, the permittee shall maintain its public education and outreach program to increase the awareness of stormwater pollution impacts on waters of the state and encourage changes in public behavior to reduce such impacts. We'll be going through all 8 topic points today within the public education and outreach permit. So the first topic we'll talk about today is illicit discharge detection and elimination. And per our permit, we are required to promote the detection and elimination of illicit discharges and water quality impacts associated with such discharges from municipal separated storm sewer systems. So an illicit discharge is any discharge to a municipal storm sewer, drain, pipes, etc., that is not compromised entirely of stormwater. So some of the things we can potentially see within the city for illicit discharges are people accidentally releasing waste oil, cooking grease, paint, and potentially household chemicals into our storm sewer system. These are things that should be treated differently than discharged directly to the storm sewer system, right? So these would be hazards, right, that we do not want to promote being released into our storm sewer system. The second topic is for household hazardous waste and disposal. Per our permit, we are to inform and educate the public about the proper management of materials that may cause stormwater pollution from sources including automobile, pet waste, household hazardous waste, and household projects. So household hazardous waste disposal, proper management of the household materials that may cause stormwater pollution. Per our permit, some of these items that can be hazardous waste within a household are automotive care, oils, fluids, and cleaners, household cleaners, bleach, ovens, cleaners, and polishes, containers, aerosols, propane tanks, and others, fertilizers, pesticides, and paint. All of these similar items should be kept free from our storm sewer system. The third topic area is yard waste management. Per our permit, we should promote the beneficial on-site reuse of leaves and grass clippings and proper use of lawn and garden fertilizers and pesticides. Yard waste management. Yard waste can contain nutrients like phosphorus and nitrogen that can use up oxygen in rivers and streams. Yard waste can also increase sediments in water bodies. So I always like to remind and educate the public, the city does run a yard waste collection that starts the first week of April. The city also, to help with yard management, provides vacuum leaf collection in the fall. We do ongoing street sweeping throughout the summer months, and also to promote that leaves can be used as for mulch as a reuse within residential properties. Our fourth topic within the public education and outreach is stream and shoreline management. Per our permit, we are to promote the management of stream banks and shorelines by riparian landowners and minimize erosion and restore and enhance ecological value to waterways. Stormwater and shoreline management minimizes stream and shoreline erosion, restores ecological value to waterways. Some of this, how we deal within the city, is some of our building setbacks when we get into waterways, both navigable and low areas. Remember to always keep trees and planting along banks to slow and filter runoff. The city does encourage buffer strips and selective riprap where appropriate for stream and shoreline management. Topic number 5, residential infiltration. We're to promote the infiltration of residential stormwater runoff from rooftop downspouts, driveways, and sidewalks. Some of the items where we can help promote residential infiltration is the use of citizens using rain barrels or rain gardens to slow or collect rainwater from downspouts, planting trees and bushes to help slow any runoff from the property. Also here is to make sure that we are somebody cleans up pet waste, right, which can be carried away in large rain events, and also to reduce lawn and garden fertilizers and pesticides, and to promote, make sure those applications are in per the manufacturer's standards. The 6th topic within our education and outreach is construction site stormwater management. Per our permit, we are to inform and educate those responsible for the design, installation, maintenance of construction sites, storm erosion control practices, and stormwater management facilities on how to design, install, and maintain. When we talk about the construction side for dealing with new properties, it's erosion control with silt fence, silt socks, swales, or temporary seating, making sure if silt or sediment does leave the site, it is cleaned up promptly. And the city does do inspections and periodic enforcement to make sure the construction sites are complying with our local ordinances. Post-construction, maintain the best management practices, stormwater features. So when properties do have stormwater ponds, we do sometimes ask them to remove sediment, right, that has built up for there, and also limit the amount of fertilizers and pesticides placed on these permanent structures. Topic number 7 is pollution prevention. Per our permit, we are to identify businesses and activities that may pose a stormwater contamination concern, educate those specific audiences on methods of stormwater pollution prevention. How we can do that on a residential level is when you wash your car, you wash it on the grass and not in the driveway, thus allowing the grass to help soak up and absorb some of the pollutants that may be coming off your car from cleaning. Keep automobiles well maintained, and to prevent leaks. For our business community, manage and track salt usage during the winter months, inspect facilities for litter, leaks, and spills, and dumpster maintenance. Leaks, covers, and drainage from a dumpster can all be included into pollution prevention. And our last and final 8 topics is green infrastructure and low impact design. As part of our permit, we are to promote environmental sensitive land development designs by developers and designers, including green infrastructure and low impact development. As part of those things, the city should encourage, when applicable, such thing as green roofs, landscaping with bioswales and rain gardens, permeable pavers and pavements. The benefits for these things are air and water quality improvement, reduces stormwater discharge rates and volumes, and does include a property aesthetics. Well, at this time, I would take any questions about any of these topics. Yes, Larry.
Yeah, going back to page 8, which is waste management. Shouldn't we put a bullet point in there about the city providing the lawn containers and the fee that you have to pay for that?
Yes, I could add that. Absolutely, Larry.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Do we have any more?
Are any of these taught in classes or anything like that that you guys have to go to a class or?
No, some of these are on the second page of the thing, the La Crosse area waters, right? We do, the city, we are in I'll say a consortium, right, of local municipalities to help promote these topics within the area, the Cooley region at large, right? It is something we've probably been involved with the city for the last 15 years to try to promote and use all of our tax dollars in the best beneficial way. So we do all work together to try to promote these topics, whether it's here in Onalaska or other neighboring communities, right, to educate the general public. So we do have a consultant, right? It's actually Habitat for Humanity that actually helps us do this. And we integrate some of these topics in some of their events, and sometimes they integrate their topics within ours. So it is a collaborative approach to try to get the message out about stormwater education and pollution within the region at large.
But we don't do it like at middle school or anything like that.
Yes, we do. As part of the group with Habitat, right? They'll have events at various schools here in Onalaska, La Crosse, West Salem, right?
Good.
I believe we have now 10 partnering communities, right, within our consortium, right? And we all try to promote each individual's topics, right? And also help, if somebody has a good idea or something, if Habitat's working in a community, we use all of our combined resources to help broaden the message.
Good. Thank you.
For the record, note Steve Knott is attendance to the meeting. Do we have any more questions for Kevin regarding the stormwater permit and our 8 pillars? I don't believe we need to have any action on this. This was for information only, so we'll move on to item 7. Pay estimates, Strand Associates, Short Elliott Hendrickson, Berglund Construction Company, McQueen Equipment, Bernie Bookner Incorporated, Municipal Well and Pump, and any other contractor or developer. The estimates that are in your packet tonight on page 14 and 15 with 9 estimates is the submittal for today.
Move to approve the 9 items on the pay estimates.
Motion by Alder Knott,
Second.
seconded by Alder Larry Jurassic. Any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Utilities, item 8, no report. Item 9, adjournment. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Alder Benash, second by Alder Jurassic. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned at 4:19 today.